said she couldn't believe her eyes. For her, it was like a movie. The last thing she could remember doing was holding her friend's hand. Her friend was the last person she looked at. Her friend was the last person she spoke to. And the next thing she saw was complete darkness until she opened her eyes in the hospital bed in South Africa. Hello guys, you're very welcome to Parenting with Dumebi. If you're seeing my face for the very first time, you're very welcome. So today we're going to be covering the story of Kechi Okwuchi. Her story is a story of survival and resilience. Her story is a story of confidence and positivity. Her story is a story of inspiration and hope for all of us as a mother, as a father, as a child, and as a being. Kechi Okwuchi is one of the survivors of Sosoliso plane crash that claimed 108 lives in December 10th, 2005. Kechi was only a 16 years old, smart, intelligent, confident, and very beautiful teenager. For her, it is one thing to be beautiful. It's another thing to be aware of the fact that you are beautiful. This was exactly the case of Kechi. She is beautiful, and she is aware of the fact that she is beautiful. Before the incident happened, Kechi was born and raised in Nigeria from a family of 4. Her parents were very educated, intentional in their parenting, and in the choice of school they sent her. Hence, they sent her to one of the best, I don't want to say the most expensive, it is an expensive boarding school in Nigeria called Loyola Jesuit College in Abuja, Nigeria. She was in senior secondary school. It was the end of the semester for her and for other students to return back home and spend time with their families. According to her, flying was nothing unusual. It was a part of life for her and the rest of the students. So this particular one was just like a routine for her. And remember, it was festive period, meaning she and the rest of the students were already looking forward to meeting their families and having Christmas celebration together. She said she was at the front, sitting close to her friend in the plane, just shortly after the pilots made the announcement that they'll be landing soon. She said that was when the turbulence started. She said she couldn't believe her eyes. For her, it was like a movie. The last thing she could remember doing was holding her friend's hand. Her friend was the last person she looked at. Her friend was the last person she spoke to. And the next thing she saw was complete darkness until she opened her eyes in the hospital bed in South Africa. Guys, this was after 5 weeks of waking up from coma. She has sustained third-degree burns over 65% of her body and was given only 30% chance of survival. When she opened her eyes, she saw her mom and the nurse, and she knew exactly what had happened. Why? According to her, when she was in the coma, her mom would talk to her over and over again. She would tell her what happened, where she was, assure her that everything will be okay. She said she could hear her loud and very clear. According to her, she said, "I believe I was going to be okay because my mom said I was going to be okay." What a mother. Imagine seeing your child suffer for not just 1, not 2, 3 burns with over 65 degrees of her body, and she still believed that her child will be okay. This is a woman who was holding on to her faith, even when it looks like her burdens were never going to come to an end. She held on to her faith, even when her heart was touched with her grief. When her days were weary, she had faith and held on to her faith, believing that her child would be okay. And not only did she believe that her child would be okay, she was confessing it to her over and over again. What does that tell you? For me, it's the power of words. Some parents would have just given up after seeing the degree to which she sustained the burns, the pains, the tears, and everything. But she said no, to ensure her child survived. Dear parents, what are you saying to your child? Do you believe that your child misbehavior or the challenges your child is facing will be okay? Because for Kechi's mom, even though she knew that her child had a very slim chance of survival, she was still seeing life and was speaking life to her. Just as the scripture says, call those things which be not as though they were. in Romans chapter 4, verse 17. Your child might be exhibiting negative, challenging behavior. Your child might be going through some challenges. It might look like you're not seeing results in all the effort you're putting in your parenting. Nothing seems to be working. Look, I'm here to encourage you. Keep speaking those things you want to see in your child. You want life? Speak life. You want good behavior? Speak it. Separate your child from the behavior they exhibit and see how things will turn around. Despite this incident, Kechi did not let any of these affect her positive outlook in life after going through over 120 reconstructive surgeries. Wow. Kechi restarted her education. In 2015, she graduated from the University of St. Thomas, where she was the best in her class, and she was the student speaker for her graduating class. Kechi was also a speaker at TEDx Houston in December 2015, where she gave a talk titled Girls, Know Thyself. She later went on to take part in the 12th season of American Got Talent in 2017 as a singer, and she finished the competition as a finalist. In 2019, on the television show Americans Got Talent, she was awarded the Golden Buzzer. She also landed Otta's 8th annual Women of War Otta's Gala in November 2019. She became an advocate for the United Nations spokesperson for burn survivors. She also holds the Nigerian Achievers Award. She's an author of a book titled More Than My Scars. Dear parents, what do you do when life throws lemon at you? For Kechi, she was at a place where if she had failed, she had no excuse. Yet, she did not pity herself nor let anyone pity her. She made lemonade from her lemons, and today she's not just surviving, but she is thriving. So, guys, what are you saying to your child? What voice are they hearing? Are they hearing positivity or negativity? Please leave all your comments in the comment section. Like this video and share it so other parents can see it. If you have been watching me and you have not subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? Please kindly hit the button and hit it now. Remember to turn your notification button on so that whenever I upload a new video, you will be the first to see it. My next video, I can't wait to see you there. Bye bye.